Big smile. Try to feel grounded here onto the balls of the feet, rolling yourself forward. Give a nice roll through, bend the legs, arching the spine. Come up high onto the balls of the feet. Take a nice bend into your legs and another stretch for your side body. Heels to the ground, facing the left side. Stay strong with down dog arms, with rooted finger pads and spread fingers, opening the right ribs. Gently bend the knees, swiveling them towards the right side, and now the center. And as they swivel to the left, your hips peel back, the heels draw towards the ground, and you access the same stretch on the other side. If you need to, you bend your legs. If you need to, you bend and straighten your arms enough until you find the support that you want to feel, that your body needs to ground. Same thing, knees will fold towards the left side, and this time they'll land in the center. Stepping the right foot close to your right wrist. Step the left foot close to your right wrist. Stay on the balls of your feet. Stay on the balls of your feet. Stay on the balls of your feet. Place the palms down. Look at your spread fingers. Same thing, biceps towards the thumbs. Crawling your knees up into the arms. And all I want you to do is practice shifting forward. You want to round the upper back and draw the belly button in towards the spine. Gaze forward because nothing is straight down except for a flat landing on the earth. So maybe you lift one toe. If you get that toe, suck that heel up to the glute. If you can get the other one, do the same thing. And again, round through the upper back, draw the belly in, toes out, land on the feet. In a malasana, softening the tailbone down to the ground. Get out all the sticky. Get out all the sticky in the body. Move through the hips. Move through the hips. Find where it feels like you need to spend some time there. The hips haven't really seen this kind of opening yet in today's practice. So be respectful of that. At the same time, again, it might be later in the day for you, and you might be feeling a little more mobility depending on absolutely everything. That's why you show up to your mat with no expectations. And all you're doing right now is finding the juice in the hips until the point at which you can start to crawl your hands in. You're melting the tailbone down. I want you to relax the hell out of your pelvis and assert the hell out of your spine. And you take the hands to center, and the elbows will now push in towards the inner knees, relaxing the knees towards the toes. Again, remember to melt the hell out of the pelvis. Sitting up nice and tall with the palms together to heart center. Breathe. Breathe. Find the space between. Find the space between and soften your hands down. Push into your hands, lift your hips nice and high to the sky. Turn the toes in, turn the heels in. You should have parallel feet now, which means the toes are facing the same direction and the hands are on the ground. And just take a little shift forward, and as you do, one leg will soften back at a time into a plank. Draw the shoulders 2 inches in front of the wrist. That shift is really important before you just drop all the way down. Hug the arm bones into the body. Elbows draw back and biceps spiral forward. Take your time as you lower. See how much time you can take. And then soften your knees and round yourself back. Tucking your toes, melting the third eye down to the ground. Toes are tucked. You get a beautiful stretch in the feet and in the backside. Yeah, and the hands will draw in as you align yourself in a tabletop position, stacking everything, tucking your toes. Shift to chaturanga, and this time prop yourself up to an upward facing dog. You want to secure the hands to the ground and draw the shoulders up and back. Hug the arm bones into the body and push into the earth, push into the tops of the feet. Try to get the hip bones forward and elongating through the crown of the head. The crown of the head. Take a breath in. If it feels good because everything is stacked, that's when you start to lift the chin. Exhale, dive the chin in. Look towards the belly. Lift your hips. Fold over the feet. And find downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the feet at the back of the mat. Take one hand and the other hand and slide the fingers to the backs of the feet and extend the crown of the head forward. Peel the shoulders up and back. Start to relax the elbows out towards the sides, dropping the crown of the head. Actively pressing into the wrists. Lifting the sits bones up towards the sky. Elongate your spine, inhale. And then exhale, releasing the hands from the feet. One toe drops down at a time. A little challenge for all of us. Take your right hand first to the hip. Grab a hold of your left big toes, either keeping the right leg straightened if you can, or bending the right leg, glue the fingertips to the left toe. Even if you have the right leg straight, you find a micro bend. It takes as much pressure down into the ground as is rising up for you to come up nice and smooth. Take a moment and breathe. Rise the right arm up, and as you open the left leg to the side, the right arm reaches out towards the side. Yeah. Standing nice and tall. Standing nice and tall. Return the foot back forward. return the foot back forward. This is called Dancing Shiva. You will reach your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Maybe it comes to your calf, or you bend the leg and the right hand will just reside at the thigh. Try to draw your tailbone down and your heart up. Another balance here. Reach your left hand back, fingertips extending, the crown of your head is extending, and you'll exhale, take a twist. I know I have long hair with the tree in my head, or you can grab that foot, extending nice and tall, navel draws in, and you start to rotate, and maybe you're able to look back at your left thumb. Doesn't always happen. Return to center. Return to center. Holy God, put the foot down. Oh, I'm telling you, return to center. Okay, but I don't care. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh and get the leg all the way back up. Okay? Beautiful. Soften the foot back down. Take a big rise in the arms, inhale. Exhale, open the wings, fold. Let it go. Other side. Take a hold of the right big toe with the right peace fingers. And either keeping a gentle bend in your left leg or elongating the leg, it doesn't matter what the knee is doing. You should still feel like the whole left foot is bearing weight, and especially the center. Especially the center, you want to feel a nice lift of energy up the foot. Grabbing a hold of the right big toe, peace finger grip, one pushes into the next, and you rise the chest. Balancing here, extend the left arm towards the sky and then draw everything out towards the side and hold. Beautiful. Counterbalancing with the opposite arm out, and as you're ready, drawing the right leg forward, and again, either bending the leg and taking a hold of the thigh or reaching the left hand to the outer right foot or ankle or calf, whatever it is that you can reach, and extending your right fingertips back. Draw the inner thighs towards one another, and I'm telling you, the more confident you are and grounded you are and assertive you are, the higher your chances of holding on to this. And you want to maintain your breath nice and smooth, and that final step is gazing towards the back thumb, which happens for everyone on different days. Draw the arm forward, keep your leg extended forward, navel in towards the spine, arms reach up, lift your toes, and exhale, return the feet to the floor. Nice and tall. Belly button in, heart soars. Put a gentle bend into your legs and just lift your heart. 4, 3, the thoracic body is spreading, heart is lifting. 2, and then exhale, stand up tall. Stand up tall, draw the chin to the chest. Round yourself all the way down. Take an exhale at the earth. Inhale, lengthen your spine on the fingertips. Exhale, put a nice bend into the legs. Walk your hands forward until the shoulders align over the wrists. And you are here in a nice floating tabletop. Extend your legs back one at a time. Shift yourself forward, lower to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Stack the shoulders over the wrist. Come to the tops of the feet. Open the heart. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Lift your hips and fold over the feet. Take Take a deep breath here. Let one out of the mouth. Again, let it out of the mouth. Draw forward onto the knees. Beautiful. It's a nice reset for today, right? Extend the fingers forward and take the third eye to the mat. Maybe the chest reaches down or just the third eye. Grounding into your hands, you peel the navel up and towards the spine, and you should round yourself forward, melting your pelvis towards the earth. And as you do, the biceps spiral towards the thumbs, the arm bones turn in towards the body, and then you rest one arm at a time down in Sphinx pose. Glue the tops of the feet to the earth. Glue the pelvis to the ground. And peeking your heart through your shoulders. And inhale. Peek the heart through the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, round the upper back. Drop out the tongue. Exhale, let it go. Stay rounded in the upper back here, feeling like the thoracic body is drawing outward. Come on to the backs of the hands so the palms are facing up. Enjoy this feeling of receiving and that nice rotation around the wrists. Returning back, the hands to the ground, and that nice pressure down into the pelvis. Lift your heart back up and through. Inhale. Really nice. Finding neutral. And I want you now to round that upper back and come on to the knees, lifting the pelvis off the ground and tuck your toes. Hip bones are drawing forward and the back body is strong. You are engaging your core here. And now, one leg at a time. So you only lift your right leg. Your heel is engaged back. And it should be hard as shit. It should feel just as difficult as when the left one lifts up. So the hip bones draw forward and the shoulders are over the wrists and you are nice and strong. Lift yourself up all the way until the knees will now land underneath the hips. And you can take your hands one at a time to tabletop position and find the tops of your feet and round your spine. And push all the gunk out and melt the belly. Shoulders back, lift the heart. Turn your right fingertips to face your right knee. Round and curl chin to chest. Back to neutral. Turn the right fingertips forward. Turn the left fingertips to face the left knee. Melt the belly, lift the heart. Rounding and curling. If it's too much on your wrist, you don't have to take the full turn back. Neutral, hands on the ground. Cross your ankles and find a nice seat at the back of the mat. I'm going to turn to face you. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders up and back. Let a nice exhale out of the mouth. Roll around the neck, chin drops down, ear to the left and back. Ear to the right. I know I'm going the same way as you are, so it's weird. Go the other direction. Oh, just moving through the body. Rooting down to the sits bones, sit up nice and tall, breathing in. Exhale out. Breathing in to the belly and exhale out. Breathing in. Exhale out. In through the teeth. Exhale through the teeth. Inhale to the belly. Out of the mouth. Let it go. Let it go. Hands come to center, sitting up nice and tall. Appreciating the time that you've taken to unroll the mat. I appreciate the time you've taken to share in this practice and allowing me to guide you today. It is ever changing and evolving, and it is so important to respect your body as is and to embrace your body and being as is, challenging yourself without criticism, judgment, or strain, staying honest to yourself, authentic in your practice. Here's to resetting. Namaste.